I thought for a split second when the Saints traded back in, if you will, the Pat Mahomes and or Watson type price tag to trade up and give up a first round of next year, I thought that was for Lamar Jackson. And I thought of that quote that he gave you, Peter. I thought, man, it was a smokescreen. But then again, he didn't come up for Lamar Jackson. How surprising was that Marcus Davenport pick to you last night?
I mean, it just shows me that the Saints think that they are going to win the Super Bowl at sometime in the next 2 years. They wanted to load up. They gave an awful lot for Davenport. And I can tell you that I cannot find, I've talked to maybe 6 people since midnight last night or 11:30 last night. I can't find anybody who says, man, that was a great trade. Everybody likes Davenport, but boy, to give up your one next year and significant stuff this year, I think people thought that they overpaid for Davenport.
That is so funny you said that, because when I was at the Combine, Peter, a lot of people had said that Davenport was overrated. They felt that he wasn't as high of a playmaker as he believed. Then talking to Peyton said, I said, you believe Davenport is worth all of that? He said, and more.
Yeah.
After the trade.
Well, we'll see. If he turns into if he and Cam Jordan each get 13 sacks next year, we're all going to be eating our words and saying great trade. Because clearly a great pass rusher is worth 2 ones. So, we'll see. We'll see what happens. The thing about judging drafts that I think is borderline comical is that I bet I could look at the draft back in 2014 or whatever the Manziel Justin Gilbert year was, and I bet you could look back at that draft and the next day and find some smart football analyst out there saying the Browns had a great draft. I mean, it's just, you just don't know. It's foolish, in my opinion, to grade drafts the next day.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.